Well, hello, seventh graders. So this is a monumental day. Yes, I know it's just Wednesday, May the 20th, but this was actually going to be the final video tutorial that we have today. Will be the last one, as tomorrow we have your chapter 13 book review. We don't have class Monday because of Memorial Day. Tuesday will be a chapter 13 test that you'll just do as an assignment. You can review any of the chapter 13 videos if you need to. And then that Wednesday, the 27th, will be your chapter 13 review. And then Thursday, no new assignment the last day of class Thursday. I'll just be available to help anybody with any assignments you may be missing that you need to get caught up on that last day. So this is actually the last video, and I can't think of a better topic than dividing and putting your answer in scientific notation. As I'm sure you can imagine, this just drives me crazy because you are at a point in your math life right now where this is just a symbol, should basically be obsolete. But it's what your book is doing. If it were me, I'd just be setting them up as fractions, but this is what the problems look like, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, the nice thing about when we multiply and divide with scientific notation is that it doesn't matter if the exponents are the same. So it's a very similar concept to fractions. As you know, when we add and subtract fractions, we have to find a common denominator. When we multiply and divide fractions, we do not need a common denominator. Same with scientific notation. Yesterday, to be able to add and subtract, we had to make our exponent the same. Today, we're not going to need to do that. All right? So, it's more just about like terms. So we want to have our calculator ready. Let's go ahead and clear that. We see that this is going to be 1.5 divided by 6. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to punch in 1.5. I'm going to divide that by 6. And that's going to equal 0.25, as I can see there. So I'm going to put 0.25. All right, and then it's 10 to the power of negative 8 divided by 10 to the power of 7. All right, well, remember when I have the same base numbers, that rule does not change. If I have the same base numbers and I'm dividing exponents, I just subtract the exponents. So since they both have a base number of 10, I just have to do negative 8 minus 7. Well, negative 8 minus 7 is negative 15. So this becomes 0.25 times 10 to the power of negative 15. But I have to write my answer in scientific notation. And as I'm sure that you've realized, this does not fit for scientific notation because this number is smaller than 1. And remember, our factor has to be at least 1, but less than 10. It can be 1, but it cannot be 10. To make that fit, I'm going to have to move the decimal over one place to the right to make that 2.5 or 2 5/10. Now, originally, they wanted me to get the answer here. They wanted me to take the decimal and move it to the left 15 places. That's what the negative 15 means. Negative to the left, 15 places. But I moved it to the right once to make the factor work. So now to actually get the same answer, I would actually have to move it this time plus the other 15. So that now means that my exponent is going to change to negative 16. And I end up with 2.5 times 10 to the power of negative 16. All right, let's look at one more. That's pretty straightforward. Okay, one more example. 1.4 times 10 to the power of 6 divided by 1.28 times 10 to the power of 4. Well, the first thing I want to do is deal with the 1.4 divided by 1.28. So I'm going to come up here, 1.4 divided by 1.28. And that's going to equal 1.09375. All right, well, that's quite a number. 1.09375. So 1.09375. All right. That's quite a number, but I don't really mind that number at all because it's at least 1 and it's less than 10. So I like this because I'm not going to have to change it. We're just going to figure out what our exponent's going to be. So I know it's going to be times 10 something, and it's 10 to the power of 6 divided by 10 to the power of 4. I have the same base number 10, so when I'm dividing, it's just 6 minus 4. Well, 6 minus 4 is 2. 1.09375, 1 in 9,375 hundred thousandths times 10 to the power of 2. Well, 7th grade, it's been good. Hopefully you've learned something. Have a great summer. We'll talk to you during Zoom, whatever. Hope everything is going well your way. Talk to you later. Bye.